Hello everyone, today we have a real special guest. Her name is Viveca Vargas and she works at
Sonutra Blumos.
Thank you so much Viveca for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Today we're going to talk about a little bit about business ethics. Are you familiar with business ethics?
Yes, of course. Business ethics is about doing the right thing at work. It means being honest, fair, and respectful with clients, co-workers, and everyone involved in the business.
Yeah, that's right. Probably you have to deal with a lot of clients and you have a lot of co-workers, especially working in a big company, right?
Yes, of course.
As a second question, have you ever faced an ethical dilemma in an academic environment or work environment?
Yes, of course. Once in a group project, someone wanted to copy information without citing sources. I suggested we redo it in our own words and find proper references. It took more time, but we felt proud of our honest work.
That's right. It's really important to cite and not to plagiarize work from someone else.
That's right.
These problems like corruption, bribery, and conflicts of interest, how common do you think that these problems are in your industry and how are they addressed?
We see very often, unfortunately. Well, in my industry, we work with ethical rules. This, especially in big companies and government companies, we saw a lot of unethical situations. But many organizations now give training on ethicals and set clear rules to prevent these problems.
Oh yeah, I have heard that a lot of companies nowadays use like a monthly course to prepare their workers for ethics and this type of problems that they could have.
Exactly.
What do you think is the biggest ethical challenge currently in your industry?
I think the biggest challenge is transparency, like being open about how decisions are made or how money is spent. Sometimes people hide things to protect their image, but this is not well for the company.
Well, yeah, I suppose that working with big companies, they usually try to protect their image, what they sell, how much they are earning for what products. It's really suspicious in a way.
Exactly.
And the last question, as a professional, what recommendations would you give regarding how to maintain business ethics in companies?
I would say always speaks up if something feels wrong. Follow company rules and treat people with respect. And remember, being ethical builds trust, and trust helps businesses grow.
Yeah, that's right. You all have to treat people like you would like to be treated yourself, and also really follow the rules so you don't get any problems. What will you do if you witness a co-worker or a colleague acting unethically?
First, I will try to talk to them directly in a respectful way. Maybe they didn't realize their mistake. And if their behavior continues or it's serious, I would report it to a supervisor or through the company's proper channels. It's important to protect both the company and the public safety.
Exactly. Communication is always key, and it's always important to talk first to the person because, as you said, probably they didn't realize that they are making a mistake.
Exactly.
And that's right. You have to talk to a supervisor next if they don't own their problem. That's really good answer. What will you do if your supervisor asks you to do an ethical task for you?
Okay, I would respectfully explain that something that goes against the rules or my values, I don't do it anywhere. And if the pressure continues, I would report the situation or ask for advice from someone I trust in the company. Ethics should never depend on someone's positions.
Yeah, that's really true, because most bosses, they say like, if you don't do this thing, I will fire you, and that's really unethical.
Or
That's
I will
why
report you, or maybe, well.
That's why human resources is really important in a company.
That's right, and the major companies now are using ethical channels to report this type of situations.
Oh, that's really, really good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.